Floss Tube. I'm Jessie. Welcome to my channel, Bobo Jessie Stitches. Today is Flossoween number 12 because today is October 12th. My printer doing its printy things. So I just finished printing some stuff, and so now it's reminding me that it's still there. How are y'all doing? It's hump day. It's Wednesday. Busy day at work. It was a productive day at work. You can't complain about a good productive day. So today was productive. It's always one of those types of things where when I think I've mentioned this before on this channel, probably in a Flossoween, where you're like, oh, I'm working on a thing, I'm gonna be done. But then when you're like in it, you realize there's all these little things that you still needed to do for it. And you're like, oh, I thought I was going to be done today, but I'm not going to be done today because I still actually had all of these steps, right? And so we're close. We're close. Hopefully tomorrow. I think I'm waiting for one thing from somebody else. And once I get that thing, then we're good. We're good. So, and then I can send out what's basically my newsletter. I'm trying to send out my newsletter that I've been trying to send since last Wednesday. Works. All right. So, not a whole lot today, honestly. So in terms of stitchiness, I didn't get as much done as I wanted to last night. I'm ending my day a little early. I've already hit an 8-hour day. Basically, I worked through lunch. So ending my day a little early. So hopefully tonight I'll hit my goal, but we'll see. We don't have to cook dinner. I don't have to cook dinner. We're having leftover. So I have to microwave, so, and who knows, maybe my husband will come home with dinner. We'll see. My husband works remotely most of the time. He has always been a remote worker. Pandemic did not make him a remote worker. But now he goes into the office once or twice a week. And so today was his office day. So he may bring something home. We'll see. Sometimes he surprises me. Most of the time he does not. So Sailor Moon Squad by Tilton Crafts. Artwork by Daniel Kordek. Continue to work on this. I have one more day. I think I need to hit 400 more stitches on it, then I can get the challenge and I can move on from the challenge. And so yesterday I put in 300 stitches, 308 to be precise. What's really funny, and so I worked on 2 colors. I'm filling in, she has a neck band. That's basically what I filled in. I filled in the neck band and a little bit further down on here. Here's what's really funny when you work on a piece like this, a full coverage piece that is 350 by 350 stitches, 1/1, 25 count even weave. And that's got 6 figures to its stitch count, is that 300 stitches doesn't look like a whole lot, right? You're like, I put in 300 stitches. Other pieces, like 300 stitches, you would just see like a dramatic change in the piece. This, little inch by inch. So we'll see. My goal is 400 tonight in order to hit my goal. We'll see. Again, finishing my day a little early, so I may be able to accomplish that. But one more day for Sailor Moon Squad, and then back to some other stitchiness. So, next up. So, earlier. So first of all, let's talk about some craftivism. Let's discuss craftivism for a second, right? And I don't really know how to define craftivism. To me, I kind of look at it as people who are, using their craft to elevate awareness about issues. That's all craftivism is really to me. And so there were 2 that were still going on. So there are folks who are currently stitching for Marathon for murdered and missing Indigenous women, girls, and Two-Spirited individuals. Monday was Indigenous Peoples Day, and so there's that. So there's quite a few people who are out there still stitching on that. It's a 2-month fundraising Craftivism event, and it started on September 1st. Will continue through the end of the month. So please go check out those people. But Craftivism is not only about raising money, about the for the cause. And, money's good. I'm a nonprofit. I'm going to tell you, money's a good thing. We got to make the money in order to be able to do the work that needs to be done. Right. But also part of it is being aware of the issues around, and learning about it, getting a little bit more awareness, and having some awareness that you didn't have yesterday is better than no awareness than you didn't have yesterday, right? So sometimes it's just being aware of that and just being mindful of that. And one of the things surrounding the murdered and missing Indigenous women and girls and Two-Spirit individuals is that they don't get the same kind of press coverage as essentially white women when they go missing. And just being blunt, there's actual studies that show that you're less likely to get coverage if you are a missing brown and black person compared to a missing white person. And but the issue around the Indigenous women, girls, and Two-Spirit individuals is that the likelihood and the percentages of these individuals actually facing harm is significantly higher than their counterparts in other communities. And it's actually one of the top causes of death for Indigenous women, girls, and Two-Spirit individuals, and compared to women who are white, Latin, Asian, black, right? Like you're more like, if you are an Indigenous woman, you are more likely, or girl, or Two-Spirit person, you're more likely to be murdered. And so it's just also the elevation of that, right? Just being kind of aware of that, and that heightened thing that when you are seeing people who are missing, like maybe even being aware, sometimes you get some local coverage of it, but just being aware of that. They're also more likely than not, and the reason why they are missing is because they are being human trafficked. And so even as part of this, like, even you're like, well, I don't know how to help that, right? If I don't see the missing person, how am I supposed to help that? Like, right, if I'm, if there's no things, one of the things that you actually can do in terms of craftivism, if you want to support this, is to go learn what the signs are for trafficking. And there's lots of really good resources out there. I didn't plan this when I started this Flossoween. It's only because of what I'm about to show you that I started talking about this. But there are some tools out there that that are available for people to kind of identify potential trafficking. And so if you want to bring awareness to murdered and missing people, learning about the signs of trafficking can help. So that's the big one. But I also participated in Daybreak Stitchery and Marumi Crafts Craftivism for awareness of the floodings that are happening in Pakistan. Unprecedented, massive. It's destroying their economy. It's destroying the landscape of their home. And it's huge. And unfortunately, when it comes to international need, right, for an assistance for that there's really not a whole lot you can do other than bringing awareness to it and then hopefully raising funds for it. So, but they raised some funds for it. And they were supporting the Moons and Stars Stitch Along in raising awareness of the situation in Pakistan, in order to help this nation recover from these devastating floods. And so I participated in that and went to the Stitchy chat for that on October 1st, and I won a giveaway, a door prize, so if you will, while I was there. And I received it today, and I'm super excited. Like, this couldn't have made me happier, because you would think I already owned this. You would think this, but there was a point in time where I did like a spending spree where I was like, don't buy things. That didn't last very long, but I haven't gone back and purchased these. So I'm super excited to say that I won these 20 stitches, Hex Hotel, and 3 little hexes. Excuse me. Super excited about this. I have not stitched these. Did not have them. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. This is pretty big. I don't know if I'm going to start this one. But this one, they're small. They're hexies. They're little ones. So, super excited about it. And so, thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to edit that out. So thank you for that. I'm really excited about that. All right. Let's open up some stuff. October 12th, 31 Days of Haunted America. Paper sound. I don't even have a drink here. Ooh! How unexpected, but also expected. It's another pattern. We have a pattern from Park Harper Bart. Amazing gentleman. Go check out his Instagram. He is a symphony librarian. And I think his Instagram always makes me feel much better about life. Let me take this out of its packaging so you can see it without the glare. So this is Bonaventure Cemetery. Oh, look at that. Isn't that awesome? You think the story is about the cemetery? Bonaventure Cemetery in Savannah, Georgia. Considered one of the most haunted places in the city, Colonial Park Cemetery is the oldest burial ground in Savannah and is located within the heart of Savannah's historic district. Burials here began in 1750, making it the final resting place for many of Savannah's earliest residents. The numerous ghosts and apparitions, mysterious sounds and sights are believed to be caused by the tragic deaths of the thousands of victims of the yellow fever epidemic and the many dueling deaths that were too numerous to count. Whatever the cause, it is not disputed that this historic cemetery has its share of eerie events. Too numerous to count duels? What was happening, Savannah? Because I mean, I always kind of feel like when you hear histories like sometimes I see westerns and they talk about that, like it's like I'm not sure if that's an accurate portrayal of the West. Some of it is, right? Some of it isn't. So we do not. We actually. I'm about to say we don't really tour cemeteries, but that's just a lie. We do. We do actually go through cemeteries. I do genealogy work. I do my family's genealogy. I'm in cemeteries all the time. So when I go and try to find the final resting places of my ancestors, I do not find them creepy. I do not find cemeteries creepy. We did a tour in New Orleans. I don't find it. Now, to be fair, we were usually there in the middle of the day. But yeah, I don't find anything wrong with that. Anyways, that's exciting. I like Park Harper Barts. If I'm glad that he is actually venturing out into the publishing, making money off of it, because I think his patterns are really, really done. I've stitched a couple of my own, quite a few of them, and I haven't even started yet. So, but go check him out. He also has a Gumroad one as well. So, for some of his patterns. All right, I realized in all of my excitement yesterday, because there was so much going on, that I did not tell you my joke. I hope this was worth the wait. You ready for this one? Why do ghosts make good cheerleaders? Because they are full of spirit. A little long one today, but I hope that everyone's doing well. And wherever you are, I hope you're having a stitchy, spooky time. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.